yeah, let's go. Oh, shall we see the fabled Wumpa League? There it is. It exists. I don't know what it means, but it exists. But yeah, so happens that on this day, Crash 4 is also sharing an anniversary. It is the 2nd anniversary of Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time, which is amazing. It just so happened that it coincided, so it's the perfect game to give a go. Absolutely. So yeah, and yeah, there's also a bunch of new bit alert noises and stuff that have never been heard, and all that info is down below the stream. There's a ton of info. It is exciting. But I love Crash 4. Crash 4 is just... It's the perfect sequel to Crash 3. It takes everything that Crash was and improves on it, and then adds new gimmicks to make life, just more interesting and make the game more fun. But what I love most about it, and I mean, it's no secret to me, but I like Crash 3 a lot, don't get me wrong, but it is my least favourite of the original trilogy, just because it doesn't feel like a platformer a lot of the time. When it's allowed to be a platformer, it's amazing, but that doesn't happen as often. And they take a lot of inspiration from Crash 1, especially in its verticality. Crash 1 has so many vertical levels, and they're really fun, and then after that, vertical levels cease to exist. They just do not. So it's really great to see that this game was oh, one of the developers and whatnot were just you know what? That Crash 1 did that really, really well. Let's do that. Let's do that ourselves. So it's very difficult. We're not gonna quibble that. It's a very, very difficult game, but it is amazing. I love it. I think it's a fantastic entry, and I think the next level will be a good illustration on just exactly what is difficult about this game. I think it will be quite clear. So when we get it, I'll point it out. Don't you worry. But yeah, it just feels great. It's so fun to play. It's so fun. And I mean, it's kind of crazy that we're at this point where we did get a new Crash game, because we've been deprived for so long. It is incredible. But yeah, I mean, I'm very proud of everyone who works on it, and obviously I have friends who worked on it, Mike Stout and Nicole. Nicole worked on the game, which is amazing. They and everyone else. And I mean, I'm friends with a couple other people at Twitch as well, and they're all awesome. But yeah, it's so cool, and hopefully not the end of Crash, not even close. Hopefully we'll be seeing many more games in the near future. We shall see. Yeah, I mean, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled is a great, that's probably my favourite of the entire series, just because I put a billion hours into it, and that's a great stream game for sure. That was something I was considering at one point, but again, the problem with PS5, the online doesn't work super well, and the game doesn't have as many players online as it did when it first came out because it's a couple years old now. Because it came out 2019, which is crazy. It's a couple years old now, and you know, yeah, it didn't have as many players, which is unfortunate. But yeah, no, that's fair enough. I'm hoping that when the Activision merger is over, like it'll Crash 4 and Nitro Fuel, will come to Game Pass and Steam and stuff, so that it can like get a resurgence and more people can play it. I mean, I'm up for. Damn it! I'm up for any excuse to play the game again because I love it, and I am playing it badly. That is okay. I am trying to rush, as you can probably tell. I don't really have a reason to. It's not like I'm going anywhere. There we go. It's so fun. Like the grind railing in this is great. Just because of like the mechanic of going underneath, it's so cool. I mean, it would absolutely destroy your hands. Like the fact that Coco's hands are even still there is astonishing. But doesn't change the fact that it's really cool. I think of anyone like Coco would have some kind of like protective gloves that would like keep your hands safe for that kind of thing. Not guarantee, but you know, likely that she would. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I just feel there's so much quality. There's just I know that a lot of people got burned out from the Grand Prix, and understandably so, because you had to play so much to get everything and whatnot. Oh, actually, before I mention that, this crate is evil. When you beat this bonus room, it goes to the other side. There's a crate in those tires as well. It is evil. It took me like 4 hours to find. I'm not even joking. Like, it took me so long to find that. And yeah, just brutal. Yeah, no, people got burned out from the Grand Prix, and totally understandably so, because yeah, you had to play it so much, and it's, you know, like it was a lot, and it never stopped either. Like when you beat one Grand Prix, which unless you played it, like if you played it non-stop, you pretty much had to play it non-stop to complete the Grand Prix fully. Like, you know, like because of that, lots of people did get burned out, and the next Grand Prix started immediately after, so it wasn't like there was a small like month break. No, it was immediately, like a week tops. Just like, oh my gosh, that's so much. The great news is you know, the game is super fun, so it's all right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the happies. Why Bashtober? What's is it a Crash Bash anniversary? But, what percent of I have the maximum percent. I didn't think it went to 105. I think Crash 1 goes to like 104 or something. Crash 3 goes to 105. Crash 2 I think goes to 102. I don't know. Either way, I've got everything, so I've got all platinums. It was a challenge. But that's the point really, isn't it? But yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Having a good day so far. Oh man, like this little sneaky box here took me so long to spot. Oh my gosh. And the thing is, there's an arrow pointing straight to it, but like you just think, oh, it's going up, right? No, no. Like, the thing I love about this game's secrets is there's actually always like a clue, like pointing you in the right direction. You just have to spot it. Admittedly, that clue is cryptic, but it doesn't change the fact that it does actually exist. They could have done nothing. Oh no! Oh well. Never mind. It's fine. We will accept our death. And then not die again. Hopefully. Now we're fine. Yee. He softlocked 3 hours in. Oh jeez. I didn't even know the game could softlock. How does Crash Bash softlock? What? What? Like, did it, like... No, what? Interesting. Yeah, no, that sounds terrible. I wouldn't... No, I wouldn't do that. Like, I know that people do, like, 200% speedruns of Crash Bash. But, like, no. It's too much. Oh my god, I tell you what, the most satisfying thing with Crash 4 was any time where I'm only bringing it up now because I just reminded myself of it from the secret gem in this level. Any time I was like, oh, I bet the secret gem is here, and then the secret gem wasn't there. I was like, oh man, that would have been such a good place to put it. And then it was there in the mirrored version. Anytime that happened, oh, I felt like a god. I felt like an actual genius. Because yeah, there's nothing here, and you're like, oh man, you can go under here, it seems like a perfect place for a secret gem. And it's there in the mirrored version. And then there's that, and there's also the, what is it, the, I can't remember what the name of the stage is. Run it by, I think that's what it's called. Where there's the, like one of the balconies. I was like, oh, there would be such a good place. I'm surprised it's not there. And then it was there. It was in the other version of it. That felt so good. I think it happened like 3 times. Which admittedly isn't a lot, but it doesn't matter. I felt good about it nevertheless. The actual, like, normal secret gem in Run It By You is an absolute bastard. It's so genuinely evil. Oh right, I forgot that you can turn that off. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. But it's okay. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well done. Well done. Yeah. Yeah, the secret gems are really great. I also like the coloured gems because they're very reminiscent of Crash 2. Like that's, again, like, well, I pointed it out when I made my video on Crash 4. Like on my favourite levels or hardest levels and whatnot. But like the level design is very much inspired by 1 and 2. 1 in its verticality and its difficulty, 2 in its cryptic, like, cleverness with what it goes for. And yeah, I said with Hit the Road, this level, that this section will be one of those iconic levels that people, when talking about this game, people are like, oh, do you remember that? The big truck chase where you're in the ball? Because it feels great to play. It's really exciting. Like, you're not expecting it at first. It's just so good. And I maintain it. I stand by it. It is just an iconic level. It just works. So good. Nice. Good stuff indeed. Because yeah, we're not going to be able to finish this this whole game. Because I'm not a speedrunner, so I cannot beat it in an hour and a half. But we will play a good chunk of it. I think we'll probably be able to get to, like, Ice World. Or so. Somewhere like that. Unfortunately, I don't know what the speedrun trick is to beat this boss early. There is, like, a way where you can, like, hit the boss and not go back. Well, I don't know how it's done, so I will not be doing it. It's such a great first boss, though. Like, what I love about it is it's just so over the top as well. Like, it just goes so hard. Nice. Crash Bandicoot, welcome. Thank you very much. Oh, you carved the Crash Pumpkin. Oh, lovely. So what's everyone's preference when playing a Crash game? Do you play as Crash or Coco? I don't know what it is, I just prefer playing as women in games. It just feels more fun. I love how you don't even need these. They're just not necessary at all. Go. Oh, hello. Easy. Can we beat the boss? I think so, because there's not really anything we need to do. Yeah! We did it! That was fun. That's a good boss. That's a really, really good boss. Booty Calls is such a great name. Such a great name. I think, like, if you show me this level, someone would be like, oh, maybe they'll name it that, as a joke, but no one would have actually thought they would name it this. I think this is one of the levels that was, certainly, like, I recall, like, seeing a screenshot of the beginning of this one, like, it's one of the earlier levels that was shown off. I think this is also one of the levels they showed off to demonstrate the, like, mirror mode feature, because it had the whole paint gimmick, and the paint gimmick is so cool. So fair enough. Like, if you're gonna showcase any of them, this is a stunning level to showcase. Hey Emma, welcome. Thank you very much. prefer playing as Crash. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, both are great. There's no wrong answer, really. I do really love Torna in this game, though. I love what they did to make her just awesome in every way. She's such a fun character in this game. Like, it's not that she was bad in previous games, not at all. Just, you know, she didn't have as much personality, and now she's teeming with personality, and it's so good. The only disappointment is, honestly, I was really hoping they were gonna do like a Nitro Fueled update where they would like incorporate some skins from Crash 4, because that would have been really great. Like, didn't even need to like go the whole hog and be like, oh, every skin that Crash and Coco have, like, that's an ultimate skin. I mean, like, just have their like a slight change in their design to match what they're like in Crash 4, and obviously Torna would be yeah, Torna would be a very different look, because it would be great. But yeah, they did not do that. It's fine. I mean, they had like finished development by that point. Yeah, we'll do a Tornado. They're a lot of fun. Right, let's go. Oh right, I forgot you use R2. Haptics, baby. I appreciate that, like, the haptics only kick in under certain conditions, so, like, it's not like every time you use a, like a custom mask kind of thing, because that would really throw you off, because there is, like, because there is a tiny bit of resistance, that resistance would kick in. Whoops. Yeah, that resistance would kick in and be, like, it would cause you to delay your motions a bit. I'd say enough to make you die. So it's good that they didn't do that. Yeah, that's what I was going to do, but I did not. And I paid the price. But yeah, it does kick in here, because, like, I don't think, like, it's not like it's an intricate timing thing. Like, I think the only things that do it is this, and the spin mask, I think. I might be wrong. But that, again, it makes sense, because, like, yeah, the resistance, it's not enough to, like, really cripple you, but it's, you know, it's jarring enough to, you know, put you off your game, especially in, like, the final level where you're switching between masks constantly and you have to be quicker about it. Like, you can't take risks like that. So it's good for it. And, like, the thing is, the haptics resistance really isn't that strong, but it's just, it probably is for the best. There are going to be people who struggle with it. I'm sure that, I mean, I don't know for certain, but I'm sure there's a way to turn off haptics if you're not a fan. I'd be surprised if there isn't. But I just think haptics makes everything better. I love it so much. It's such a... Oh, really? I thought I had an Aku Aku. Maybe it doesn't matter with them. Yeah, maybe. Oh, right, yeah. I forgot about the rope. Yeah, Ratchet & Clank was really great for haptics. Oh,
Eyes on target.
that felt so fun. Nice. I mean, it's... Haptic feedback doesn't really, like, do anything per se to a game. Like, it's just meant to give you more realism. in how it, you know what, I'm gonna do inverted. It's just, yeah, it's just meant to give you more realism. When Horizon's a good example. Like when you pull back on a bow to fire an arrow. I love it so much. It's so good. Yeah, like it tightens so that you can, so it feels like you're doing it. It feels more real. But it's not like a requirement or anything. It's not like it's a thing that drastically changes the game in a sense. Like it doesn't. It's not, yeah, it's not like it's a requirement to beat the game or anything. It's just it's a feature that is really, really good, and games do feel better for it. Yeah, I just love the paint mechanic. It's so good. Also, this is one of my favourite levels, if only for the music, but I do love the whole thing generally. Oh, so cool. It's so cool. Like, it's just, it's so great. It feels great to play. Like, the jetboard just feels good. Feels better than it felt in Crash 2. It's just, it's so great. Like, they just took the best bits from the original trilogy and made more of it. That's the secret to making a good Crash game. More of it. But I love the paint mechanics. Just such a good idea. Just bringing things to life. I probably could have made that, to be fair, but I wasn't feeling it. Alright, let's go! Oh, haptics actually kick in here. And it's got a really nice, like, vibrate function. The vibration in the PS5 controller is really impressive. Like, there's so many different settings for it. I remember this relic being quite a difficult one, actually. Which is interesting, because I don't think the level itself is that challenging. But I just remember it being quite hard. Yeah, like, haptics don't kick in when I'm just changing the world, because that would be kind of too much, I think. It just wouldn't feel as good. It's gotta, you've got to find a balance between what's worth it and what's not. Whoa! This is bad. Yes, it's quite bad. Okay, we're good. Yeah, that is tough. It is a tough section. It's good though. Oh no, a boss! I can't believe it. Oh really? That didn't count? Nice, that did though. Yeah, I like this boss a lot. It's just a solid mini boss. Okay, oh no! Ah, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I was looking at the dude and not the tent. There is a way to skip this. I don't know specifically how it's done. It's something to do with pausing, I think. Like if you pause at the right time, like it skips the animation for like coming out of the water or something. I don't really remember. I've only seen it once, and that was like a year ago, so I don't really. I might be totally wrong in that info. But there is a way. I don't know what it is. Well, that was amazing. Solid start. What? How? How did both of them miss? Oh, amazing. I mean, it didn't really matter, but amazing. Oh. Interesting you find it weird that they put it into Ratchet. Because that seems like just such a natural thing. Because, like, fantasy or not, it still you're still pulling, like, the trigger on a gun. Like, it's supposed to... And the good thing as well, actually, because of the haptics and the vibrations, there are a couple weapons in Rift Apart which feel and look kind of similar. But haptics actually made them feel a lot more different than they would be otherwise. It was a kind of like... Because they had loads of weapons in Rift Apart. Like some of the series best, and obviously a ton of new ones as well. And some of them just do feel and act very similar, but yeah, the haptics do make it work differently. It's strange. It's yeah, it is very much like a trick of the brain, because when you really think about it, they are no different. It's really interesting, but yeah, it's Rift Apart is such a great game. I mean, like, isn't it crazy that, you know, like, obviously it's been a while, but, you know, we're still getting new Ratchet & Clank games, still getting new Crash games every so often, you know. Mario's still around if you're a Nintendo fan, like you know, they're not as common. And I know you could argue Mario is, but if you look at, like, 2D, 3D platformers, Mario kind of isn't. Like, the last 2D platformer was Mario Maker, which was 2018, I think. Prior to that was first Mario Maker, which was, again, I think that was 2014, 15. And then the last 3D game was Odyssey. Before that, like, 3D... Oh, whoops. You could argue 3D World plus Bowser's Fury is actually the newest one. So actually that came out last year. You could argue. I mean, it technically did, but I would argue more that it's not a new game. It's more like DLC. Because it is just like an extension, and it isn't that long. It's not short by any means, but it's not huge. So yeah, like we don't, they're not like often, but we still get them, which is amazing. Like, it's not what you don't really expect it. Like in some cases, but I mean, as well, we're getting games like the Pac-Man World remake. You know, like, who saw that coming? And I'm glad I'm really glad that I got to play the original Pac-Man World and I got to play Repack, because yeah, it was great. It was a really solid platformer, and I think it was an excellent remake as well. It really, I said it best in my review. It was a remake done right, because they just hit every right note with that. I guess the only thing it was missing was the outtakes from the original game, which they didn't have in the remake, but it's not a huge problem, I don't think. Tomo, hello, welcome. How do you do? Oh, this level. This is the level where everyone was like, nope, hate it. Blue gem sucks, worst gem in the game. worst level, sucks. And I'm here like, I love everything about this. I've already failed. So the idea with this one is you want to break no boxes. And I'm just going to break boxes because I can. But when you realise, like, just look at the level. Like, you just look at the level as it is, as I'm playing it. And you're like, oh, huh, there's boxes over there. Like, out of the way. That's interesting. And there's one box there. But it's totally avoidable. And it's out of the way. And there's some boxes there. But they're totally avoidable. Obviously, you need, like, the checkpoints are the difficulty, the true difficulty with this level in the respect that you've got to, if you're going for the gem, the blue gem, you've got to go the whole way without checkpoints, which is a little hard, sure. But like when you realise the genius of the design of this level, oh, it's so good. Because it really is brilliant. It is so expertly designed. And like, all the crates are just totally out of the way if you observe it properly. I'm glad you do well. I also do well. I'm a little tired. I woke up around 6:30. I got a little less than 6 hours, which is alright. Like that's pretty good for me, but I still feel quite tired. But no, doing good, doing good. I'm looking forward to playing Jak and Daxter randomized because I have a goal for that. Whether I can actually, I'm gonna try and beat it. Try. Keyword. Oh, whoops. Keyword. But it's. I think it's doable. I think it's doable to beat it in 2 hours. I just will need a little bit of luck and skill. But ooh boy, that was scary. But yeah, no, I think this looks great. As I say, I'm a massive fan of verticality in platforming. So anytime you'll give me a fun tower to explore like this, I'm going to love it. And this is the ultimate in fun towers to explore. Because yeah, like you got the initial, oh jeez, you got the initial fun tower that I already mentioned, and then you got the additional challenge of playing it a totally different way, and it's great. It's so great. And again, it's like it's playing it in a different way to yeah, there you go, there's your hint. It's playing it in a different way to it's similar, sorry, to Crash 2, which had a blue gem, the exact same, which, you know, very cool. Just very, very cool. Off balance. Oh, that's a good stretch. That felt really nice. Oh. That felt really nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, take care, Emma. Hope you have a nice day. Good luck with classes. That was a really, really nice stretch. If anything, it made me feel more sleepy doing it, but it felt really good. Oh, what am I doing? I for some reason thought I still had the spin mask. I definitely do not. Yeah, have you ever just had such a nice stretch that your whole body tingles and it feels really, really nice? Like just, oh, that was lovely. Yeah, morning stretch is a real good stretch. Do you know what's a really big stretch? Like, thinking that the Titans games are better than Crash 4. That's a big stretch. You've got to really reach for that one. The thing is, there is definitely someone out there who does think that... Whoops. Oh, Jesus. There is someone out there who thinks the time games are better. 100%. They're out there. They're amongst us somewhere. Oh, Christ. It could be you. It could be me. It's not me. But someone out there does believe. That's fair enough. You when you were 12. Yeah, fair enough. You know what? I mean, when you're younger, you don't have taste. No. No, it's like you... Like, they're good. They're not bad games. I don't think they're bad. I just don't think they're better than this. Because this is great just for that squeaking slide effect when you're running across the wall. That sound effect alone is so satisfying. Oh my gosh. I don't know why. It's just a squeak sound. And yet, might be my favourite sound effect in the game. Yeah, yeah, they're a bit boring. I don't understand why Mind Over Mutant gets ragged on a lot though. Because I played that for the first time with Ultima a couple of years back. And, because I'd like seen nothing about it. I'd like genuinely nothing besides the final boss and like all the like people saying that it's bad. Also, the boxes up here can go fuck themselves. Awful. Yeah, like so I didn't know anything about it. I just knew that people hated it. I was just like, Mind Over Mutant is better than Titans by a long way. I don't get it. I'm dead. Yes. Well. Yes, good. Yeah, Mind Over Mutant is absolutely overhated. It's really fun. Like, it had some really cool ideas. The cutscenes are absolutely ridiculous. But, like, in a way that's not, like, corny or, like, cringe or whatever. It's genuinely just really, really funny. Which I think is probably quite hard to get right. Yeah, the level design of the areas were really fun. Like, it had some really fun levels. Like, it felt organic. Felt like it was fun to traverse from level to level. Like, it just worked. It just really worked. It's a shame that people hate it so much. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get people. I don't get people. Like, I actually... People have some strange views. I mean, like... The kind of people who are like vile, like I don't get those kind of people. Like, you know, like imagine being like a person who is still on board with a government who is raising energy prices and cutting tax for the 1% and slashing benefits so that they can get more money for their billionaire buddies. You know, like those kind of people. You know, like. You know, like, I know it's like throwing it out the air, you know, just out of nowhere, like, I mean, it's, yeah, but like that, if you were to find, like, a kind of person, you know. Ah, my downstairs neighbour has decided to play the drums. They will probably play for 5 minutes and then get bored. That is usually how it goes. I don't even know if you can actually hear it. You probably can. I can hear it with headphones on, so you probably can. I will state as well that my downstairs neighbour is like 7, I think. Maybe a little older, maybe 8 or 9. So they are still learning. They're not bad though. They haven't been doing it for too long. And they don't play often either. It's weird. They've been playing like.
Why don't people take me seriously?
Like they moved in, I don't know, like 9-ish months ago, I guess. Yeah, they like barely play. It is very strange. Noise. Like yeah, they play like once every blue moon. Need to get food from the shops. Okay, enjoy the foods. Whoa, that was close. Okay, let's go. But yeah, I'm surprised that he's actually playing today because, like, really, he plays like once every like month. Today is the day for the month, apparently. This is a cool boss though, I like this. It's fun. Nice, like, take on the Crash 1 boss. Yeah! Dead. You love to see it. Alright. Hey! It's a Mike Stout level. It's offbeat, baby. It is, like, the one that everyone's like, this is the best level in the game. And I can totally see it. I totally get it. It's such a good level. Like, every element just comes together in perfect harmony. And it is real good. But, did you know there is a better level? That's right, it's called Cortex Castle. It's my favourite level. And some people will totally disagree with me on that. Yeah! Some people will really hate that level. And I'm here just like, yep, it's amazing. Its difficulty is perfect. Its challenge and level design is super fun and unique. And I love everything about it. And a lot of people will be like, no, you're insane. Ooh, what kind of biscuits though? If you could have biscuits this very moment, what kind? I'm a bourbon man. Let me rephrase that. I was a bourbon man. So, my mum, like, it was during lockdown. There were like the biscuits were on sale, and we were like, well, these will be like a good snack. They're cheap, and we can get like a bunch of them right now. And we had a ton of bourbon biscuits. Forgot they were there, and we had like, I don't know how many packets, like 10 packets of bourbons to finish in the span of like a month or so, which is a lot. So I did do it, but like they were also, because they were like so close to its expiry date, they were a bit stale here and there. So it's just like they were not great. I ate them because we had them, and you know, we'd spent money on them already, and we had to do it. But yeah, it was one of those things where it really put me off bourbons for a bit, because I had a billion too many. Like it was a lot. But rich tea, nice. I haven't had much rich tea biscuits. Oh jeez, that was close. So I don't really drink tea or coffee, so like I haven't. That's the kind of biscuit you have with it. So I never had it. The first time I'd had rich tea biscuits, we did a play called Outside Inside, which was devised by us, the Youth Theatre, and we had a segment where we all drank tea in harmony, like perfectly synced. And there were 20 of us in a line, and it was like there was more to it than that, but like that was like part of it. And part of it was to like drink it, pour it, like create it, like pour it in, add the milk, etc., etc. And we had to have a rich tea biscuit of it, and yeah, we did that. And that was the first time I'd ever had rich tea biscuits. I'm not a huge tea person, so I didn't dislike having tea in each performance and rehearsal and whatnot. But it wasn't for me. But the rich tea biscuit was really nice. I did have like a phase of like, oh, I want rich tea biscuits now. Such a good part of the level. So fun. Like, all the elements just come together. It's so great. The fact that, like, Ripperoo's there as well. What am I doing? Don't know. I think my brain just sort of shut down. Like, you know, the way to get through this is to obliterate yourself. That's the only way anyone's ever won. If you self-sabotage, you will win. Maybe. Such a good level. So good. You do love to see it. Alright. Ah, haha, home cooking. It's the dingo. I don't think people were expecting Dingodile to be playable. Like, seeing Dingodile in, like, that first trailer was like, oh, cool, Dingodile's in the game. And then you see the playable segment, just like, wait, what? That was a big surprise, and a welcome one. It was great.
What am I, a bandicoot?
You pack a day or eat a week all day. Yeah, no, fair enough. I respect that. Yeah, I'm like that with Maltesers and 12s. We have like you buy like a 4-pack of 12s. And bastards. That was such a surprise as well. Yeah, pearls. The 12s, they come in like a 4-pack, and I will gobble up one a day. If it's a stressful week, 2 a day. Like I'll have one midway through the day and one in the evening. It depends on like how much is going on. If I need a little bit of energy, etc., etc. You know, like big chop. And then there's also Maltesers, and Maltesers are bloody delicious, and I will gobble them up real fast. I don't think you quite understand how quickly I can eat Maltesers. Big family bag, half hour, easy, at least. Like, yeah, probably less. Like I can gobble that up. It's not healthy, but it's really good. Didn't say anything about it being healthy. Didn't need to. That's not where we're going with this. Can't believe we've been streaming for over 2 hours already. I mean, technically 3 hours if you count music, but it hasn't felt like it. It's been real fun. Oh man, wait, that means I've only got like half an hour of this game left. What the hell? Oh my gosh. It's gone by really quickly. I mean, it's just great to play the game, to be fair. It's a fun time. I think I was bang on about saying that, like, I'll probably get to, like, Snow World. Don't worry, that's right, I will get to do everyone's favourite worst level, Run It By You. Which, admittedly, is such a great name. It's such a great name for a level. Its genius is matched only by the amount of hatred that I have for it at times. Because, yeah, you know, genius loves misery. There might be something profound in what I just said. I don't know if it is. But I think, like, a lot of the great geniuses have been quite depressed. So that's not inaccurate, I suppose. Profound? Probably not. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. No, I'm not. It's fine. Woo! Hello, all these enemies that have shown up. Oh wow, that was easy. Okay. Didn't even get hit. I mean, Twin Sanity is a great game. Twin Sanity is a really, really great game. I can understand why, like, some people don't like the game and how challenging it is. I think if you're just playing it casually, you're not going for 100% or whatever. Like, I think it's a really solid platformer that matches, like, certainly, like, even it's, like, most challenging segments, like, it's still just, like, so good. Also, scum. 6 crates. 6 bastards. Oh, absolute scum. Hate it. Just, I respect the existence of them. I hate them, though. Yeah, this section's really fun as well. I love there's that one crate where you're like, oh, you see that, like, how do I get that crate? And then you see this line, just like, yeah, I know. I know. Okay, I understand. But those 6 crates, like, this level is not short. There's so much going on. And, like, when you're missing 6, you're just like, whoa. Where could they be? Like, where could they be? And, oh, damn it. As it turns out, right at the beginning! But don't worry, that's not the only worst thing that's in this level. Oh, don't worry, there's another. I'm dead. I can see the argument for 2 being better than 4. I would not say 3. Like, I know why people love 3. But to me, it's just too much of not a Crash game. Like, when it's allowed to be Crash, it's such a great Crash. But you just don't play Crash platforming that often. And that really puts me off. Like, I love 3, don't get me wrong. But it just doesn't feel like a Crash game a lot of the time. Oh no, I blew it. Yeah, this level was not easy. It's fun though. Yeah, you used to eat multi-season and lactose. Yeah, no, fair enough. I respect it. Like, it'd be cool if there was like a non-dairy, like, vegan Malteser. I don't really know how it would work, but it'd be nice for those who still crave that delicious malt. Cannot. So, you see that box? Ah, where is it? Where's the secret? Where's the... what does it do? What What does it do? What does it do? Yes, that is the... What does it do? Oh, the worst. Like, the worst. The worst hidden gem in the game. Oh my gosh. It took me so long to find that. I don't know how long. It was one of the, like, so, in a couple of cases, because Mike Stout worked on the game, I was asking him, like, where? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Nicole was being like, I'm not telling you. He was like, okay, fair enough. Like, but Mike was just like, I was like, please, Mike, I'm at the end of my road, please, help me out here. I've been looking for hours. And he was just like, I'm not sure, I didn't make this level. I'm like, oh no, please. Yeah, like the rest of the level is fine. Like the end part, here onwards, the level's great. It's super fun. There's so much to love about it. It's just the first bit is real hard. Oh, there's nothing there. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's not like I'm going for the boxes anyway. It matters not. I got what I require. Oh, hello. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, this section for getting crates was tough as well. I used to just drive up back past the I used to drive up like backwards so that you move slower down, because it's way easier. Hey look, it's fake Crash, and I can be in him. Yeah. I love that this is a thing you can do. It amuses me. Oh well. Can't win them all. It matters not. Yeah! Ba-dum-dum. Love it. Yeah, the other dragon has problems with some of its characters. I think that Reignited actually fixes a lot of that though. Just because it feels nicer. Like Agent 9 feels a lot nicer to play. Agent 9 feels pretty bad in the original. Same with Bentley. Bentley's much faster. This was the demo level. It was one of them, I should say. Whoops. And honestly, I think this was very ballsy. Oh, whoopsie. I think it was very ballsy to have a snow level as a demo level. And don't get me wrong, I think it is an awesome level. And absolutely one that will get people into it. But it is not an easy level, because as you can tell, it's halfway through the game. And that, yeah, that's like, that's a very, I mean, the other level they choose, oh Christ, is even later in the game, you know, it's the next world. So it chose two pretty challenging levels, but I'd also argue that these two levels are, like, actually a lot easier than some of the ones that came before it. This is, I'm gonna give you one of the tricks of the trade, in terms of my reaction to playing the demo for this game, because I was very kindly given the demo. The footage that went out of my first reaction of the level, with the exception of a couple of clips, where I like put in my actual initial reaction, it was not my first reaction because I failed a lot. And because I did so, like, I had to get used to how it felt to play. Like, I wasn't used to it yet, because it does feel different to the Insane Trilogy and the originals. Not in a bad way by any means, but it just, like, it felt different. I had to adjust to it. Also, Secret Behind the Waterfall, we must see the Secret Behind the Waterfall. Okay, I died. We're still going to see the Secret Behind the Waterfall. So, yeah, because I died, and on God, especially on the bonus room, I spent a long time. This second level actually didn't actually struggle as much on for some reason, but certainly on this level I did. So I re-recorded it. I had already played it. I played it through, used my initial reactions, said what I loved about it, and like I used a couple of clips from my initial playthrough. And then, yeah, and I put them in, but apart from that, it was not my first time. Because it was hard. Because the thing is, getting your first time is important, because that's what people want to see. But people are also looking to see the game. This is a game that people have been anticipating for a very long time. And the thing is, my run of the level was not perfect by any means. Not even close. And I think that's a good thing as well, because you want to showcase that the game is tough, because Crash has a reputation for being tough, especially with the Insane Trilogy. Like that, really, Insane Trilogy I think did better than everyone was expecting, just on the basis that YouTubers played it and struggled, and that like rage and anger and stuff really did well for it. In a way I think people weren't actually expecting, because it's a new generation. It's either it's a new generation or it's the old generation rediscovering / realizing that, oh, actually this is really hard. Like, and yeah, stuff like the high road was just brutal and insane anyway. So yeah, like it made sense to not be perfect at the level, but also not be like god awful. So yeah, I kind of cheated, and actually it wasn't my first reaction when I put that video out. Some things were, and the good thing as well about like doing a reaction, and then doing it again, was actually I worked out which jokes were good that I made the first time, and which jokes weren't, because I made the video already. I was like, right, that was funny, that wasn't. I can try again. So that actually was kind of a benefit in a sense, because the video I think was pretty alright, because I had time to evaluate what worked with it. But this is one of my favourite levels in the game. It's just a solid level. Excellent platforming. I'm an idiot. Yeah, solid platforming. Just like amazing motifs in the music, like reference to Cold Hard Crash and stuff, and like Snow Go and whatnot. Like, and also to Cortex's theme, and just so good, so good. It's interesting, like the whole like thing with like releasing demo levels. I wonder like how much, I guess, fear there is in picking the right one, because it's a big decision. Say you got like 30 levels in a game. Which level do you show off? Which one is going to perfectly convey that you've got something special on your hands, whilst also not being too late in the game, because you can't just be like, oh, here's the final level, and it can't be too hard because you want people to buy it. Like, which level do you pick? How do you, like, that must be so hard as a decision. Like, I imagine everyone who's working on the game are gonna have like a board meeting, and they're gonna be like, right, these are our options, and like it would be such a difficult decision. I massively respect it. No, I just really like it's such a fun level to just do the relic for. It's such a fast level. There's a lot going on. Like, and when you know what you're doing, like, there is really nothing stopping you. Oh dear, nope. That's fine. It was bound to happen, to be fair. Yeah! There we go. Lovely stuff. Digital clips are teasing a possible Tiny Toons Adventure game collection. Oh, really? That's cool. I doubt that Defenders of the Universe would get an official release, but hey, you never know. It's not impossible, but bears repeating. Oh boy. The only reason I don't think it would come to Switch, I mean, I guess it's still doable. Like some of the dialogue in the game, I think, directly references PS2. And that dialogue obviously couldn't be released on the Switch, for obvious reasons. So I might be misremembering, but I thought it did. I mean, you could just cut it out. You could cut out those lines, but it's more... Yeah, it's just one of those things where you can probably still get the official voice actors to do it, but it would sound different. It doesn't, like, because that's 20 years ago. The voice actors may still be around and they may still be very talented, but 20 years is a long time. Your voice does change, and it will be a noticeable difference. I'm not saying that's like a nail in the coffin kind of moment or anything. Just saying that is a very, very likely thing that would be a problem, and there's not really anything you can do to avoid it. Yeah, so this level is a very good one now. It had problems at launch. Now it is a good time. There we go. But yeah, now this was the section that sucked because Polar wasn't great at collecting these crates. Now you just need to hit one, like a pixel of it, and all of them explode, and it's really good. And I believe we actually have Mike Stout to thank for that, which is really good. And we can, we will thank him heartily because, oh boy, I did the perfect relic the hard way. It was hard. You had to be so perfect and precise with your movements. And the thing is, I was, like, I got good at the game to be that precise, to be fair. But yeah, it doesn't change the fact that it was super hard. Well, since we have 7 minutes until Jak and Daxter, how about we fight Cortex? How about we do Cortex Castle? So I'll just leave. First time catching a stream. Welcome, Untitled Gems. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a good day. Oh Christ! Christ. Nice. Okay. Well, thank you. What would you like the bits to go towards? Which of the trilogies would you like, Luminent? Thank you so much. That was genuinely scary. Christ, that was very loud. Cortex Castle, baby. It sure was loud. That's... The point is they're supposed to scare me, and they sure did. You don't think that was loud enough? Oh, don't worry, there were louder ones. Yeah, down below the... Oh, what? Down below the stream, you can see, like, the collection of, like, bit noises and stuff. Some of them have major jump scares just because they are ungodly loud. They're not things I ever expect people to do, but they do exist should people want them. Should you want to give me a good old fright, there they are. But, yes, no, thank you very much. Yeah, which of the trilogies would you like? You can see the trilogy list by typing !trilogy. It also gives you the schedule for the stream. You also gave enough to pick a level, I guess, if you want to pick a level, if there's a level you want to see from this game. I'm up for that. Or, actually, because we're closing in on Jack, how about I actually make it a little cheaper, and I'll do the oven mitts for the final bit of this level. Except they're not properly oven mitts, they are little clamps, so I'm going to be playing this with the... Oh my god, this is... To say this is impossible is an understatement. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no, I've hit the pause button. Oh no. Oh my god, this is hard. Yes, this is beyond difficult. Oh jeez. Oh no. Oh my god, this is so hard. Oh. This is, oh my god, I did it because I thought, you know what, it'd be fun to do the final segment, you know, the bit with this. But, yeah, I regret it immensely already. Oh, what? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it was going so well. Oh my god, how am I not dead? Oh. No! Oh my, it's so difficult, you have no idea. Oh my gosh. It's so very difficult. Ah! No! I am genuinely trying. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's not game over. Oh, now it is. Oh my god, this is so hard. I can't even get past this bit, let alone the end segment. That's not happening, by the way. It's just what? You did, I did not. I did not touch it. You were wrong. Right, I'm just gonna cheat it. Okay. Right, we made it through there. That's a bit. Ah. Oh my god. Oh, a checkpoint, yeah. Whoops. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you very much. Okay. My god. Oh my god. No. It's so hard to do. Okay, come on. Oh my god. This feels just impossible. Oh, I've actually got this round the wrong way. That would... Well, maybe that'll make it a little easier. I doubt it. Not really. Not really. This is just impossible. Oh! I'm really trying. I'm really, really trying. Okay, we're running out of time. All right, let's move on. Let's finish the level properly. Because yeah, that's not happening. God damn it, that's not happening. That's so impossibly difficult. Oven mitts were hard enough, let alone whatever those crab claws were. They were just the worst. I'm playing real bad though. But I know, Roxas, welcome. Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that very much. That was very silly. Yeah, we go. Oh man, I am playing real bad. I don't know what happened. I played well the other day. Yeah, no, really. There we go. That's more like it. There we go. That's more like it. See, that's how it should be done. It's not that hard when you know what you're doing. Crazy, right? It's not that hard when you don't have crab claws. I think is actually the proper way to describe it. When you are but a mere mortal on this plane with standard hands, it is very doable. Yay, see? Easy. There we go. Well, so 777 to bullshit. Okay. Right, well, that was Crash 4. It was a joy. I had a good time with that very much.